Morning. I'm knackered. The time is 6:20 and today we are going to give Adam and Nick a hand in Warrington. Don't know whether it's up or down. I was going to say we're driving up or we're driving down. Don't know where it is. Put it in the sat nav and get there. Nice. You know, you're just used to getting up at a certain time every day. Normally I get up at 7. It's hit me like a brick. So yeah, I'm going to be going over and giving them a hand today. Don't know what we're doing yet, probably a bit of second fixing, but I'm going to show you around the things that he does and we do differently, like. Yeah, don't know what I'm saying. I'm tired. Yeah, I'll be there in 2 seconds for you though. For me, it's about an hour and 45, an hour and a half, something like that. And I've got to be back for 4:30 because the base for the studio is being concreted at 4:30. The concrete's getting delivered at 4:30, so I've got to be back. Got to be back. Okay? So let's make our way down there or up there. But while I'm on the way, run the ting! We're here, we have arrived, and I've woken up. I dread to think what that intro was like. Can't wait to watch it back because I didn't even know what I was saying. That tired. But yeah, I've woke up now and we're here. Nick's here, look. Nick's new apprentice is here. It's all happening, yeah, boy. Brittany. Keeps calling him Brittany because it's Brittany. Yeah? Bad. He's a bad guy. Oh, Adam's here as well, look. He's ill, he's dying again. Every time I see him, he's got something wrong with him. Oh, of course you did. Of course you did. Look at all this lot. Look at that. Use Bundy 10, expert electrical. He loves it. But yeah, this is a bit different from what I'd do because he's literally plastered in where he can and where the sockets have got to go. He's put a bit of bond in, which I've never seen. I've worked with a few electricians, never seen anyone do that. So fair play. I think these are these USBs out?
Yeah, they're turned up today.
Okay, they're coming today.
USB-C with USB-A as well.
What make?
So you know they're having the fancy BG, like matte black ones.
BG?
Yeah.
Woohoo! Yeah, boy.
They're not putting them on yet until the decorators bin and all the other trades, you know, because they'll scratch them up.
So they're having white for now?
Just white for now, then we'll come back just one day, change the whole of them throughout the property.
Fancy, aren't they? So when I was here the other day, I didn't do a video. You've obviously seen all this on Nick's or Adam's channel. But here is, so we use the existing boxes, chopped down. Oh, they're new boxes, isn't they, Ad? No.
No, I just chased them a bit deeper.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice. They look new. Anyway, new cables going in. There's obviously our old ones, they must still be live, but they've got to come off. New cables being connected. We come across to a socket there, down to one there, and then drop down for the low levels. Light switch has been moved. Socket and TV over there, socket over there, blah, 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 blah. Extractor up there. What's that other one? Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. Cooker switch down here. It's obviously been chopped round and down for the supply to the oven and the hob. This is where the board all runs back to. So it's going up there in corner. Oh, red twin. I didn't run that in, but that's nice. It must be for the smokes. He's clever, isn't he? Aye. Bloody clever lad, eh? Socket, cable comes down there, across here, and that's got to also pick up and come across for the boiler supply, which is there. So up here, this is the upstairs now. Obviously it's, I'd say it's a house, but it's like a dormer. I don't know. Anyway, it's quite big. But everywhere where the sockets are, there's barely any access, but fair play to Nick. He's gone in himself, crawled around, got all the cables through. So there was one hole there. There's one through there, one over there, and I think there's one in here. Yeah, one there, and then one over there. So that gets around all the loft spaces where we needed to run the sockets. Fair play to him. He's a big lad as well to get through there. But yeah, I wouldn't get through there. I wouldn't want to. I'd get Adam if he was my apprentice. But he did it himself, so fair play. We've got these everywhere as well. So data, TV, and satellite for there. And they're going to go into little media plates next to the double sockets in all the rooms, so that they've got that point at each room. And then all the data's running back to a cab, which Adam's just building now to get it on. So here's Jack's first little project. Back door, there's a switch inside there which is going to control a light in this little oil room here. So that's our 1.5 coming out the wall. I've just got to clip that up into a light fitting there. The light fitting he's given me to use is this. I've not used these before, but yeah, we'll give it a go. So that'll be clipped up straight into there, and then the 2.5, you'd never guess what I've got to use in here. I've got to put an end box on into the Nick's Bundy favourite. So that's going to be clipped down across the floor there, back up, and then it'll drill through and into the back of a double socket that's going in here in this little outhouse sort of thing. And then out the double socket, it's going to come up into a spur or something to isolate the light, and then straight up again into another one of those light fittings on the wall there, which should light it up nice. So I'm going to get the tools out now, get the drills out and things, get a hole through there, get our 2 end boxes mounted, and then sort out the flexicon across the floor. I thought that was like, looking through the camera, it looks like a Bulbasaur, but it's not. It's just a ladybird, don't worry. Just a bit Pokemon obsessed at the minute. So I've cut that out now, cut the back box through, back box, end box, and this is what we're going to be doing. So this is just for the other side, but I'll just use it to show you. From there, that's going to slot into there and get glued into place, and then this is going to be our stuffer that goes onto the flexicon and round. So I'll open some flexicon now and show you. Just imagine all them years that I've watched Nick's videos. One day, never would I have known I'd be using flexicon with him. I've made it, Mum, if you're watching. So that's going to push into there like that, and then our little lock nut ting is going to screw down like that, and then it's all secure and nice. That'll go into there like that. Run down, round across the floor, back up to this one, that side. So it'll be the same both sides, and then we can run straight through with our 2.5 and out to our cable.
Right, so Jack thinks he's really big and clever. Just unplugged his microphone, he's just having a pop, having a go. This is the only thing Jack's good for. We put him outside, he's got some fresh air to breathe, he can make his weird noises. You know, he's in a oil-filled cupboard, so Jack, when you watch this, or Zoe, when you edit this, have a word with him, will you? Thank you.
End box mounted to the wall now. Just got to feed this through the flexicon. I don't think I've ever used flexicon, apart from if something's buried in the floor or something. I like to run it then, I suppose. But Nick loves it, as you all know. He's the flexicon king. Oh, isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? That's in there now, and then that's going to plug into there, run down that wall there, and then across. I'm going to just take that bit of plastic out because it's in my way, and then that's going to come across there and in there. I'm going to have to cut that shorter again. Those springs are meant to push this out. They work like twice out of 10, and then the rest of the time you have to mess about and try and get it out. Got it. Just needed a bit of gentle persuasion, that's all. So our next one, I'm going to be drilling about there. I'm going to drill straight through to my hand as well, probably. I'm not. See, it worked then, ish. So I've drilled through there. That's going to be where our cable goes through and into the next room, and our flexicon is going to sit inside there. So that's where we've come through. I've got to put a bit of glue on that joint and just tidy that up a bit. Because down, I've put some knock-on clips on the floor, which it came with, and then it goes across. But go on. Back up there and then through into the room here. Then this 1.5 that's trailing through, I've just got to sort out that. I'll probably just clip straight up into there, stuffing Glanding to the outside light, mount the outside light on that wall there. So from here now, power's done. I've just got to put the end up. What am I talking about, man? The blanks on, what they're called? What they're called? I don't know, covers on them. And then I've clipped up. It's not the best looking thing I've ever done. Come round and obviously connected into our connections. These lights are quite nice. We've got cool white, normal, natural white, and I've done that backwards, cool white, natural white, warm white. So you can select through the colours for that. This plugs into the front. What I do like about this light, we use the Saxby ones, I've not used these before, but they've got these flat bits so that you can stuff her into them. So basically you just drill that out and then stuff her in like I have there. Nice. So I'm going to get the cover on now. That just twists on, locks in with the screws there, and then you've got a little grub screw sort of thing there just to secure it even more. Nice. I haven't used them. They're nice. Just some rare inside footage of Nick doing a bit, singing a song. You know how it is. Oh, hi Nick. I'm a great fan.
Hello.
A big fan. Is that what you say?
Oh dear, oh dear.
What are you doing in here, mate?
Bit of second fixing, mate.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Say less, say less.
Do you like plastering as well?
Apparently so.
Do you like it though or not?
The first like 4 chases, and then after that I'm like, that's it, I'm going home.
You've done alright though, ain't you?
Yeah, for how bad you chased stuff out, yeah. Oh.
Oh, cheers mate. Thanks a lot. But yeah, I like it. I like how you just feel what you need to as well. Just to get the second fix on, do you know what I mean?
Well,
there's no point wasting your time with the other because it's got to be plastered anyway, hasn't it?
The thing is, I said this on my video, I don't, I should, but I don't charge for it, which is silly.
What?
It's sort of one of the things where I know if I just do it, then it make my life easier and quicker, to a point.
You are a hero, aren't you?
It's probably taken me 4 hours to do. I'd like to do the full chases, which I have in some areas.
Yeah, yeah.
Where there's a bit of skim left.
But Jack made you use loads more than you needed to with his chasing.
Yep. So,
I'm going to show him that big one. So, just so you know, here's the one that Nick did. Sweet, look at that. And then if we go through. Is it this one? That one's not too bad. It's this one. Oh no, it doesn't look too bad, to be fair. I thought it'd be loads worse than that. Oh, I'll take it all back. I'll take it all back. So back outside now, and this is where we're at. Sockets on the wall, ready to go. I've took that knockout out, so that's going to be the one that goes up into our spur. And then this one I've knocked out below. I've just drilled through here on an angle and popped out there. That's going to be for an armoured. What I'm going to be doing now is taking a few of these slabs up right the way down to this wall, I think, and then it's going through the wall and across or up there somewhere for a socket on the face of the wall so that they can mow the grass and ting. So I'm going to start lifting the slabs up now. Nick's obviously seen my video where I put that armoured in outside, hasn't he? And he thought, yeah, Jack's the man for the job. He's got his landscaping experience. So what I'm doing is just basically lifting up these slabs. I've just asked the customer if he's keeping them. He is for a while, so I'm going to try not to damage them. But I'm just going to take a runner, so the armoured's going to come round the wall, down under these slabs, straight the way across and through that wall, and then the outdoor socket will be mounted just over there. I've drilled through now, straight through, and as you can see, this is where it pops out. I've chopped a bit of the foundation off, or concrete, or whatever you call it, under the slabs. Then I've just got to dig a little channel up there, through to the wall, and then it's just got to go straight round and through that hole I've drilled. Nick's just told me though that the armoured's not here yet. Cheers. I can get the socket mounted though, get it ready. get the gland into the socket, so it's just got to be made off at the end. I suppose I could get the plugs drilled as well for the cleats. Nice. He has got all the gear, and look at that. 6 batteries you can put on that. And then there's mine. Well, it's not even mine, look, it's Scott's. And he keeps shouting at me for recording. You'd think he'd know by now, but yeah, you know. So armoured comes down, round the corner, little bend down there, and then under the floor there. I've left a bit of slack there so that it can be buried. I think this is all being replaced at some point. I'll chop it in where I need to, like there with the concrete, chop that out, and then just give it a stamp into the ground, I think. Rough. And then it comes out. I've had to just loosely cleat it because the cleats haven't been delivered yet, and the socket's going to go round here somewhere. I've got the socket here ready to go on. I'm just making the end off now, making the gland off, and yeah, that'll be that side done, and then it'll be the same the other side. So just while I'm making this end off, big up all the new subscribers, big up all the existing subscribers, legends, thank you for your support. Again, leave a comment, leave a like. You would be even more of a legend. Join the membership if you want. That'll support me even more. And you'll be even more of a double, triple legend. But yeah, the last video with the interview sort of thing with Nick and Adam, it's gone really well. To be fair, better than I thought with the comments and things like that. It's got 280 something comments at the minute. So if you can leave a comment today, we'll try and beat that. That'll be even better. But yeah, thank you very much. It looks like we are going to look into doing a podcast sort of thing. Nick's already got all the gear for it, so it should be good. Hopefully we get on it. Just a quick thing I wanted to show you. What I tend to do, not obviously you don't have to, but I tend to put the gland on to the actual thing that I'm glanding into, and then mount it, just so that it's easy to work with. You can obviously cut it to whatever length you want. And it hasn't got to be bang on because you're fixing it after. Sometimes you can't do that, and it's got to be measured a bit better. But where you can, I like to. So gland's on now, and obviously, like I said, it just gets put wherever it finishes, which is always nice if you can do that. Obviously, if you can't, it's got to be measured a bit neater. The inside one we're going to have to measure off because it loops round and then goes up to the socket, so that one will have to be a bit more accurate. But for this one, get that mounted, and then that's another job done. Shoot me down. That's horrendous. That's because Nick's got no cleats. Also got no armoured. That's off the van. Also using my screws. It's a good job he's my hero, innit? If anyone wants any slabbing doing, just holler me. Because that is mint. If you stand about a mile away and squint, it looks honest. It looks amazing, man. It really does. So in here, armoured comes through into this cupboard, and then it's glanded into the bottom of that socket. There's a stuffer coming out with a 2.5, that's going to go up to the spur. He hasn't got the spur, so I've just left that there so that it could be connected and finished. I've put wires on the end, make it safe in case he turns it on. I've got a wee bit of tidying up to do, get my tools together, and then we'll move on. Look at that. Honestly, on a scale of like 17 to 84, that's like a 3. Let's go and see what Adam's doing, folks. Adam!
Yeah.
What are you doing, mate? Ooh, look at this!
Yeah.
God damn, boy!
Yeah, looks right.
That's a really nice job.
Kind of.
Look at them transformers under there, look, hidden away for the rings.
Yeah. I need to, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Well, technically this is going to be on a plug on like a 3 amp fuse.
Yeah.
But I don't know what I need to... I don't need any grommet strip because I've cut the plastic.
Yeah, smaller.
Yeah, smaller.
I like it.
But I think I'm going to put a stuffing gland in the bottom there.
And come out with a plug top.
And then tighten that up dead tight so no one can yank that. You know what I mean?
You're a hero, man.
Oh, yeah.
Looks nice. Very neat.
Yeah, just play with all these. Now we've got enough slack.
Why did you not have enough slack, mate?
Let's not go there.
So, I've done an outside light there, and I've done another outside light there. And I'm literally going to have to shoot off, because I've got to be back for R4. No questions, no nothing, got to. What are you doing? What you doing, matey? Have you lost something?
putting an outside light up and then the nut that goes on the front, not blaming Cole, it's gone missing and the bin just directly below where it was kept on the side.
Schoolboy error then, yeah? Adam's still in here making this masterpiece off. Fair play. It's looking nice, isn't it, mate?
Yeah, looks alright, yeah, getting there.
Looks alright. Don't be so modest. Looks very nice, dude. I'm going anyway. Bye.
Bye!
Boys, I'm going, alright?
Cheers, half a day.
What do you mean?
Sorry, half a job.
What?
I've got to go back to my own.
Yeah, see ya.
I'd like to say it's been a pleasure, but...
Yeah, see ya. See you, mate. It's alright. So, that is it. The time is 20 past 2 and I have got to shoot off. So, sorry if there wasn't much in that video. But yeah, I hope you still enjoyed it, all the same. Big up yourselves for getting this far. Big up yourselves for coming back. If you haven't pressed that subscribe button already, then please do consider it, as we are well on our way to our 5k goal at the end of this year. Yeah, big up yourselves. Leave a little like, leave a comment, let me know what you think. Let's see if we can beat the comments record from last week. Big up yourselves. See you later. Ta-ra.